Hey there, Don Johnson here. Welcome to 2021. It's January 1st. 2020 was a crazy year with the pandemic and all the unemployment and business is closed, the social distancing and wearing masks, all the crazy stuff that went on with the stock market crash and then jumping right back up, and the political race for president and alleged voter fraud, and just it's been a crazy year. So if you made it through the year 2020, congratulations. Thankfully the pandemic was not as bad as we anticipated or originally thought, at least not as far as lives lost as a percentage. That's not to diminish by any means all the people who did in fact lose their lives and lose loved ones to COVID and other related complications due to COVID. But it's 2021, it's a new year, it's a new day, and here in Northwest Indiana, it's been a drizzly, snowy, slushy, rainy, icy day today. Got a bunch of branches broken off of my pine trees from the weight of the ice, and we got lots of new goals and plans for the year. What are your goals? What are you going to accomplish this year in 2021 that maybe you intended to in 2020 and didn't, or you're just continuing to move forward? Isn't that what we really have to do? We have to continue to move forward. Focus on what's important. Understand our priorities and try to resolve conflicting priorities. And just do our best to stay happy, stay healthy, and take care of those that we love about, that we care about, that we love, and just do our best. That's all we can really do, right? So regardless of how you did or didn't do and how well you did and stuff this year, this 2020, it's a new year, it's a new day, it's a new start, a new beginning. Of course, that could be any and every day. Matter of fact, that could be any and every moment of any day. But it's always fun to start things off the first of the year, first day, got big goals, big plans. Remember, all goals have to have a plan or you're not going to reach the goal. Otherwise, it's just a wish. So part of my plan and improve my fitness even more. I turned 56 in a few weeks here. Was making sure that I actually got outside to exercise every day. Do a lot of stuff inside, but sometimes I let the weather stop me from going outside, and that's a shame. So I got on the big overalls today and staying warm. Matter of fact, I'm a little too warm, but that's all right. I'd rather be too warm than too cold. So anyways, just unzip a little bit, we're good to go. So what are your plans? What will you accomplish this year, and what's your plan to get there? Consistency, self-control, self-discipline. But more than anything, the dedication, motivation. What's your motivation? What do you want to accomplish and why? If you know your why, then the how-to is pretty easy to figure out. I want to be a better example to my kids and to my family, to make fitness a priority. You know, the end of 2020, we've experienced a lot of challenges. Kimmy's dad has gone in and out of the hospital several times with seizures and different things, and toward the end of the year here, he went in the hospital after falling, and they said he had pneumonia, and so he was really weak. And then they tested him that same day when they admitted him to the hospital, and they said he had COVID. So naturally, we had grave concerns. But 5-6 weeks later, after going through hospital for 7 days and then some rehab in a nursing home, with lots of frustration because Medicaid only helps people that are broke. And they have a little bit of savings. They've been good about things in recent years. And Medicare only covered the first so many days. And then it's the big decisions on how do we bring him home, and what kind of care does he need, and how do you afford all that, and do they have to spend all their savings and everything it's just crazy. It's a crazy system, and all that could have been avoided if there would have been planning and things put in place properly at least 5 years in advance. So just a shout out that if you haven't done that yet, make sure you do that so you can protect what you have. They, for example, didn't really think that they had a whole lot, but now they're in their 80s, pretty much at home all the time, and they don't spend any money, so their pension and Social Security has just added up over the last 10-15 years. At age 70, they figured they didn't really have anything to protect and didn't worry about it. Well, now here it is 14 years later, and they've accumulated some assets. The income continues, and now the government says, well, we'll just have to take all those assets before we can help you out. So that's kind of interesting. Maybe things will change one of these days along those lines, but anyways, just lots of interesting stuff to finish out the year. So again, what are your goals? It's not just for this year, but in that example, 5 years down the road. How do you protect yourself, protect your family, protect your income, your assets? How do you protect your health? So many things to consider, right? We're all focused on making a few dollars and keeping food on the table and keeping a roof over our head. But most people don't plan ahead. That was pretty obvious last March when COVID hit, and there was a scramble to the stores, like there always is anytime there's word of a potential shutdown or potential supply challenges. And people discovered that, some extra toilet paper in the house would have been nice. Funny the things that people don't think about. But when you start preparing and you start thinking about being prepared to protect your family, there's a lot to think about. There's a lot of things that can be done. And the more they're done in advance, before they're needed, well, that's what preparation is all about. And when it comes to protecting your family, protecting your loved ones, it's the same thing. You're not going to figure out how to defend yourself and how to use tools when you get attacked. Matter of fact, all thought usually kind of goes out the window for the most part. And you'll drop to your lowest level of training. So, what are you going to do this year? You're going to get some training. You're going to store up some toilet paper. You're going to store up some food supplies. We had not thought about masks a whole lot. We had a couple gas masks, but we didn't have like everyday masks. So yeah, that was a kind of a shocker to us when this whole thing started. So anyways, there's always things that you can improve. Always more you can think about, more you can plan for. We got a bunch of videos that are going to be coming out on a regular basis here now. We got all kinds of equipment and stuff that we've invested in 2020 to get everything all set up, ready to blast forward, and with all types of events and seminars and personal professional development and how to save your life and save your family in every way. So hoping that the pandemic would have ended a little sooner, we were able to get back to things as normal, but there may not be a normal again. The new normal, as they say. It's been interesting. As a result of COVID-19 and a lot of people not getting out to the gyms and fitness center and group exercise classes and stuff like that, a lot of people put on an extra 19. Some people actually got in great shape, but it's lasted so long, they've put the weight back on again. So, lots of fun. Lots of fun. How's your attitude? No matter what happens, how's your attitude? Are you happy and grateful? Because when you're happy and grateful, you can endure just about anything. Be grateful. Be a giver. Help other people. Help yourselves. Plan ahead. Prepare. Get some things, supplies stored up. Protect yourself. Protect your family. We got a whole little series coming out on securing your home. The place we're most vulnerable is in our home. Yeah, here we are this year, this 2020, where we were stuck at home the majority of the time, or for many times, even working from home through Zoom and even remote learning and all kinds of things. So you feel safe in your home, but are you? So we got lots of things that are going to help you out there too. So anyways, I just wanted to touch base. Obviously no real clear direction on where this is going, just other than saying, hi, welcome to the new year. Congratulations on getting through another one. Let's make this one of the best ever. You can do that each and every year. Protect your health. Protect your finances. Protect your family. We'll be talking to you again real soon. I had to finish my getting around the block here before it gets dark. I was hoping it would stop raining or stop this drizzle stuff, and yeah, it's not going to happen. So put on the warm stuff, get out here and just get it done. Because when you got goals in mind and you're motivated to accomplish them, and you put a plan in place, you know, like getting outside to do some sort of exercise, even if it's just a walk around the block. Well, of course, our block is 2.5 miles, but that's beside the point. And as you can see, as probably passing by, it's next to the National Forest, so that's always kind of pretty. But anyways, you've got to stick to your plan. I mean, sometimes you have to adapt, of course, but start with a plan and act on it. Move forward this year. We'll talk to you again real soon. Thanks for helping me get part of the way around the block. Have an awesome day. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.